Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is the PTA Coach. We are back again. The week has started, guys. It's time to get busy. So welcome back to my channel. We will be covering neuromuscular today. A lot of us are preparing for the state board exam, the FSBPT NPTE PTA state board exam. Okay. And I believe the one coming up next is the one for July, and we also have one for October. So if you happen to be in that category, you're prepping for your exam, not quite sure what to expect, you've been studying, you've been doing your reviews, welcome to my channel. Okay, so I cover topics mostly that have to do with getting you prepared for your state board exam. I told a lot of you it's not a walk in the park, but it is possible. Okay, I've been a licensed physical therapist assistant for some time now in the state of Texas. And so I have a lot to share with a lot of us to go out there and become very, very successful. So right away, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, guys, and we will start with the process. The state board exam is going to have 180 hot questions, okay? And so when we go in there, we have to be prepared because they will be asking well-structured questions, okay? Well-structured questions. There it is. So let's just make sure the audio and the video and everything is good before we continue, guys. Give me 1 second. I know it's a habit. I keep saying guys. I keep telling myself, stop saying guys. But I keep saying that, okay? So I believe the video is good. Give me 1 second here. Let me flip this around. Okay, 1 second here. All right, so right away, let's go into the first question. Let us go into this first question. A physical therapist assistant works with a patient who is recovering from a spinal cord injury. During the session, the patient is hook lying on a mat and suddenly becomes extremely flushed in the face and begins to sweat profusely. The assistant measures the patient's heart rate as 46 beats per minute. Which of the following conditions is the patient most likely experiencing? Okay, guys, so real quick, let us highlight the key words here, okay? Keywords here, of course, is spinal cord injury. Let's just go ahead and highlight that, okay? The patient is hook lying. Let's highlight that. The patient becomes suddenly flushed in the face. Okay, these are all symptoms, guys, and begins to sweat profusely. Let's just highlight that. Okay. Also, the heart rate. Okay. So I've shared in the past that a lot of times, in my opinion, the answer to the question, okay, is in the question. The question gives us enough information to be able to answer it, okay? And also try not to add more information than what the question is asking. So the hints are there: spinal cord injury, flushed in the face and begins to sweat profusely, heart rate as 46 beats per minute. Now, based on that, guys, which one is it? Is it spinal shock? Is it orthostatic hypotension? Is it autonomic dysreflexia? Is it pulmonary embolism? Okay. What I want you guys to go do, if you don't know what the answer is at this point, that's fine. Go and review these definitions. Okay. It has to be one of these. I'm not going to give it away, guys. You guys know that a lot of times on my reviews here online, I just don't give away the answer. Okay. But I give you guys enough information to be able to answer the question. So I want you guys to review this. And of course, when you come to the workshop, we go a little deeper than this, okay? So we have workshops that take place weekdays. We also have weekends. If you want more information, you can send an email to my email address. It's akaluso40@gmail.com. That's akaluso40@gmail.com, okay? All right. Excuse me. So let's go to number 2. 1 second, guys. Let's go to question number 2. A physical therapist assistant is treating a patient recovering from a traumatic brain injury using a map-based developmental program that builds trunk and limb control for later walking. Among the following, which one is generally the most demanding for the patient? Okay, so keywords. Let's go to the keywords. Traumatic brain injury. Okay, we're going to highlight that real quick. They're working on building trunk and limb control. Okay, let's highlight that real quick. Later for walking. Let's just highlight all this. Okay. Which is the most demanding? Now, I want you guys to review traumatic brain injuries. I want you guys to go back and review that, okay? And figure out which one is the correct answer. Is it tall kneeling? Is it quadruped? Is it hook line? Is it modified plantigrade? And before I move on from this question, guys, out of all these options, make sure you know what they are. What does tall kneeling look like? What does quadruped look like, right? Quadruped, you're on all fours, okay? Hook line, okay? You're laying flat on your back with your hips flexed, right? Knees flexed, hips flexed. Modified plantigrade, what is the position? You're standing, okay? You're bearing on all fours, and your hands are on a slightly elevated surface, right? That's plantigrade, and you're also leaning forward. So I want you guys to go review this and figure out which one is the correct answer. Once again, like I said earlier, the information that you need to answer the question is in the question, okay? And then just try not to add more information than is provided. All right, let's go to number 3 real quick. A physical therapist assistant identifies that a patient presents with an ataxic gait. Which of the following descriptions most accurately characterizes this specific movement pattern? Okay. Now, keywords once again: ataxic gait. Ataxic gait. Let's highlight that real quick. Okay. They also talk about specific movement pattern. Okay. I want all of us to go review gait, guys. Go review it. If you're not done that, do a quick review on different types of gait. Okay. Let's just highlight this real quick. So let's run through the options. Stride marked by a wide base of support and unsteady, exaggerated movements. A pattern of high stepping accompanied by an audible foot slap. Characterized by small shuffling steps and a tendency towards festination. Gait where the legs cross over the midline during the swing phase. Okay. So types of gait. Now, if someone has Parkinson's, okay, how do they present with their gait? If someone has cerebral palsy, how does the gait present? So I want you guys to go back and review that. See, it tells you right there, ataxic gait. And find out what the meaning of ataxic gait is if we don't know what it is at this time, okay? So there goes your neuromuscular. Let's see here. Now, of course, this is not everything that we all need to know, right, for the exam. This is just a few questions out of neuromuscular. I've also told you guys in the past that on the state board, there's 5 major areas that we will be tested on, right? There's your cardio, there's your neuromuscular, okay? There's your musculoskeletal, there's other systems and non-systems. Now, the first 3 are heavy with questions. In my opinion, it's almost impossible to pass the state board exam if we don't pass those 3 major areas, and that's the cardio, neuromuscular, and musculoskeletal, okay? Now, this is neuromuscular. So I want all of us to go and review all these things, okay? And once again, the next exam coming up is July. Let me stop sharing, guys. Let's see. Let's go back here. So the next exam coming up, of course, is July. And then, of course, we have October. Okay. So it's imperative that we actually see. That's one thing with this exam, guys. There's a different mindset, in my opinion, that it takes to succeed in this. And we can do it. we can absolutely do it. I mean, is it a walk in the park? No. Is it easy? No, but it's possible. Okay. It is very, very possible. And I show you guys ways to get this thing done. Now, if you've had some review courses in the past from other places, other companies, I'm not knocking those review places, but think about it. We only have 6 lifetime attempts at this exam. 6 lifetime attempts. Okay. And so we have to score 600 or higher to pass the exam. Now, if you took it the first time, no success. Second time, no success. Third time, no success. Then something has to change, right? We can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. And once again, it's 6 lifetime attempts. Think about all the times and sacrifices that you have made in physical therapist assistant school to get this done. And now is like the critical moment. It's not like the critical moment. It is the critical moment, right? And so we have to pass this. And I have everything it takes to get you guys to pass. How would I rate my channel as far as what I'm doing here, guys? Really, your knowledge base is your knowledge base, right? What I can help you with is how to navigate the process of using what you have or what you need to have to pass the exam. That's the main focus of what I do actually in the workshops too, right? It's not so much of, because you can actually go out there, guys, and read about TBIs. You can read about different types of gait pattern. You can read all that on your own. But how do you use exam taking strategies to actually pass? That's the key thing. And that's what I want to do for all of you. Okay. Excuse me, guys. It's Monday morning. We're just getting started. So like, share, and subscribe. Let me drop my email address here quickly, and then we have to go. My email address, like I said earlier, is akaluso, the number 40 at gmail.com. Okay. If you need to book a private session, we can also do that. Send me an email and we'll make that happen. Okay. Like I said, we also have workshops where it's more than one person. If you want to do like a group, if you or people in your class or somebody else that you know, or just people that you don't know, like I would join you guys in a group and we would run through sessions. Okay. Because I want all of us to make sure we succeed. Okay. So that is my email there. You can send me an email and we can take it from there. All right. So real quick, and just to reiterate some of the things I've been talking about, the exam, of course, has 180 questions. Okay. And it's hard hitting. It will be well structured. Okay. I believe it's 4 hours and we need a 600 to pass. We'll only have 6 lifetime attempts to do this. So if this is your first attempt at this, join the workshop. If it's your second, third, fourth, fifth attempt, join the workshop. And I believe if you score 400 or less 2 times in a row, that is it. I don't make the rules, guys. That's just what I'm made to understand on the FSBPT website. Okay. So we really have to go out there and make sure we succeed. All right. So like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow about the same time. Okay. Hopefully tomorrow we'll come back and we'll go through some more review questions, and take it from there. Okay. All right. So go out there and continue to become successful. And I will talk to you guys soon. And let's see, what else do I have to talk about, guys? Yeah, so go out there and continue doing your reviews and make sure that you do everything necessary to pass. I have all it takes for you guys to actually go through those things and navigate the process and use strategies and have a different mindset to pass. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Have a great day. Stay blessed.